What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Sunday summary on what is officially the start of the new campaign, FA Community Shield Sunday. Steve, how are you doing this morning, bro?
Lovely. It's time. We're back. I have a broken toe,
Yes, you do.
a torn ACL, and we're just powering through. But I will say, today is a must-win match. Obviously. Obviously. We talk about the Community Shield every time we're in it, and people are like, oh, I don't care, I don't care. Everybody wants to win this very badly. You're going to see a very strong lineup. We have to win this game.
How many matches have been must wins since we're on episode 234 today? How many times have you said this is a must win match?
229.
Yeah, you legitimately said, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's absolutely crazy, man. I said this to you before the show, but I have not been looking forward to a season, or at least let me not put it that way. Let me say I haven't been this excited to watch the Community Shield, or our first game in several seasons, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's because we spent so much in the summer transfer window. I don't know if it's because we're coming off a Premier League campaign. I don't know. All I know is I'm pumped for this game. It's going to be electric.
It's because it's a new look, dude. The new look squad. Like Verts.
That's what I like. That's all I'm thinking about. That's all I'm thinking about. I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, dude, I can't wait to watch Verts play. I can't.
I know. I'm like, I can't wait to see him carry the ball up the pitch and rip one from 30 yards.
And dude, Rio.
We're gonna talk about Rio today.
That kid's electric.
No, he really is. He's like, if he can find a final product and he can find a way, not saying he's not there yet, I just don't know enough about him, find a way to be like, to work his tail off every minute of every match like Diaz did, like, we won't miss Diaz. That's what Diaz had, was work ethic. He could create. He didn't have a finishing product, though, but he would press his ass off. We've seen Diaz play for like 140 minutes straight in some of these finals. Just an absolute animal. That comes, I think, with age and experience. Rio's still a child. Like, I don't know if his body can handle that sort of workload, but the kid is special. And I don't think we'll miss Diaz.
Workload aside, when he gets the ball, he's just like, it's almost like he has this internal dialogue going with himself where he's like, all right, I got to score. And he just takes the ball towards the net every single time. Milan against, his first goal against Bilbao. He just, as soon as he got it, he said, all right, I'm going. I'm just going to, take it from 30 yards out. See you later. He's electric.
I know, he is electric. And it's like his progressive dribbles per 90 must be like through the roof.
What is he, 16, 17?
I don't.
He's
16.
Oh,
maybe 17.
Absolutely crazy, dude.
Liz says if Rio remains consistent, he will be undroppable. Yeah, and I think part of the consistency is like, this is just a different. There's levels to this, and it's like, how can he hold up throughout the course of a 60-game season?
Sure.
Obviously, he won't have to play every match. And who knows if he's even going to be with the first team. Like, we really don't know. Let's be honest.
So this, just to stop you there, I'm seeing reports this morning, which is why I have this up here, that he is going to be rotating with Gakpo. Like, it's already set. And I think it's deserved. I think this kid is unbelievable. Now, the risk you run with that is because he's so young. It's almost like, I think Tony brought it up 2 weeks ago or maybe last week, but Raheem Sterling, right? Different situation. We were lied too heavily on Sterling, but can the mental weight of being 17 years old, playing in the Premier League and being in the first team burn you out? Can it become too much? Can the pressure get to you? Now, speculation, not trying to be negative, but it is something to talk about with someone who's 17 years old playing in the Premier League. Because most times, unless you're freaking Yamal or Ansu Fati or Messi. You're not playing at 17. It just doesn't happen.
Yeah, it's a lot. You're right. It's like physical stuff aside, the whole mental aspect is tough.
It
I would
is.
imagine. I
I
haven't
mean,
played in the Premier League at 17, but I would imagine.
well, think about if you're 17, like back in your mental state at 17. If someone said, "All right, you're gonna be playing in the Community Shield," you'd be like, "The fuck, I am."
I'd be like, oh shit.
Yeah. Oh
I
man, good
think
morning.
like I wouldn't be surprised if he started today, but I also wouldn't be surprised if he didn't. Like I don't even know what's going to happen with the lineup today, but it will be strong.
I think strong
Um,
lineup. I think you have to go strong lineup. I think. All right, so we'll get to the lineup, but I really do think you go strong lineup. Good morning to everyone. Good morning, Liz, David, Yogesh, Bonkers. Good morning to everyone. Make sure you
Yogesh,
slap that like button. New season this season or
let's
this
go.
today. Can't even
Yo,
talk.
Yogesh, we said the same thing about Neoni last season. He's just 16, 3 games max. So you're right. This is a good point. However, I think it's a little different because you could argue we had the best midfield in the world last year. And while we were excited about Neoni, there's a difference between a Premier League, what you need to be able to do as a Premier League midfielder compared to a winger.
Way different. Good
There's
point.
a big difference. Um, you can see that Rio is a little bit stockier, and really, like, think about all the wingers, like the Dokus of the world, right? Like these guys that play week in and week out that can do nothing but dribble and attack, nothing else. Like there's a spot in the Premier League for that type of player. That skill set. Neoni, like he was never going to break into the midfield, and I guess we would have liked to have seen that, but that was before we knew Gravenberch was going to be ridiculous. Soboslai was going to turn things back around, and McAllister was going to be able to go to the position that he wanted to go to. So you're right. This is a good point, but I think it's very different.
I think it's a good point that the age affects how much you play, but I agree with Steve 100%. Trey Neoni being a midfield Premier League player, completely different beast. Absolutely completely different beast. The analysis you did was spot on. Like there is a spot for wingers that all they do is one thing and you don't even have to be productive. Look at Jack Grealish. Doku is another good example. I mean, shoot, frankly, Luis Diaz, right? I mean, Luis Diaz is good. I mean, he does score from time to time, but that type of player, you can rotate heavily. It's not I don't want to say fringe player. I can't exactly think of the word that I want to use to describe that. But you can't throw, let's say, a Trey Neoni in against Man City. Like you can't have Gravenberch and Trey Neoni and Soboslai. Just doesn't work, right? But if you wanted to rotate and you wanted to go, let's say, Ekatike, Salah, Rio, and then everyone else stays the same, are you really risking a lot by putting a player like that on the wing?
No,
No, no, because your
no.
midfield can push forward, get a little higher up the pitch and score, right? I mean, it doesn't.
He
It
doesn't have the
does
same responsibility. It's all about
right.
responsibility.
That's exactly what I'm trying to say.
And
Yes.
like think about guys like Adama Traore, right? He's a beast physically, so it's a little bit different. And like this analogy isn't great, but think about what he's done. He has made a career out of dribbling and then just smashing in crosses. He's made a career out of it in
Yeah.
the best league in the world. He does nothing else. He literally does nothing else. He attacks a defender, makes a move, whips in a cross. Who knows where it goes? Like he doesn't even know where the cross goes. He's just waiting to get the ball the next time. Like there's so many players. I look at like Muhammad Kudus like this too. Like these
Yes.
technical wingers that just like they're not doing much other than being wingers.
Yeah. They're tiers too. I mean, you have elite wingers, you have Suns, you have Salas, right? You have these elite wingers, and then you just have wingers that are just in the squad, right? And that's that. I mean, it'll be interesting to see if he does end up, because really we don't have any other depth there. I think he's the answer, or at
I
least
think we have depth there. I just don't think it's like depth in terms of players that are like straight up wingers.
sure.
Verts can play there. I bet you Hugo could play there. Gakpo.
Toboslai could play there probably.
We see Jones play there.
Yeah, I said
Sketch.
that last week, and Oyvind goes, "If I see Jones on the wing this year," and I was like, "That's a good point." But yeah, man, let's jump right into this, man. Darwin Nunez officially sold, 56 million deal to Al-Hilal. You see how much he's making? He's making 66 cents a second over there. 20 mil a year, I think. I could be misspeaking on that, but it's a good move for him. It's a good move for him. We recoup 56 million. And Steve, the net spend conversation we had last week. Liverpool,
We're spot on, by the way.
92 million right now. Insane.
And Harvey's still here.
Yeah.
And he's gonna go. I think he's gonna go.
If we break even, we won't. I think we'll be a little bit in the red.
Break even.
I don't want to break even, but imagine if we broke even, Steve.
Well, that would mean that Isak's not coming. Neither is Gahey.
I'm just saying. Imagine how salty rival fans will be, because they're sitting here looking at the players we bring in, right? Florian Wirtz, Ekatike, Frimpong, and Mamadashvili, all these like really known names. And they're just sitting there with their arms crossed. They're like, how are they not? We can't criticize them for spending 500 million. They're just so pissed. And I kind of like it. I kind of like being that club that's so frugal that it just pisses everybody off.
Yeah. They're like, how does this happen? And here's how. Big part of it's Jurgen Klopp developing players to at least maintain some of their value that you buy them for, and also buying players for a good price. Like, we made a profit off Luis Diaz. He's 30.
No, he's not.
He's damn near. He's 29. Damn near.
I think he's 28.
Whatever, Kyle. He's old. All right, we did this already. Go ahead. Continue. I'm going to see how old he is. He's got to be 29. It's close.
Watch him. He's 28 or 27.
28 and a half.
He's 30.
I was thinking about this last night. I think we got the most out of him.
Sure.
I think he could do more. He could produce more, and he may in the Bundesliga. But, like, he pressed his ass off for years. He had some really good moments. He filled in that striker when our lineup was weird and Darwin was shit. We got a lot out of him. We got our money's worth. And then, I think, what did we sell him for? Like about the same price?
63-ish. We made a profit on him. Are you talking about Darwin?
No, I'm talking about
Diaz.
Diaz.
We definitely, we made a profit on Diaz.
What are we gonna do? Give him a fucking a new contract?
No, you're not giving Diaz a new contract.
If we gave him a new contract, at the end of the contract, he'd be 33.
Yeah, no. So and you gotta, if you're gonna give Diaz a new contract, you're gonna have to give him like 100K plus. And it's like, Diaz isn't worth that. No thanks.
I think he is well worth that.
No, I don't think so at all.
Diaz, you don't think he's worth 100K a week?
No.
This is your coldest take you've ever had.
I don't think he's worth 100K a week.
I mean, he's a top winger in the world. 100K is nothing.
I know it's nothing, but I'm just, what I'm saying, he was on 55. I think he was on 55K. So you're doubling his salary. He's 28. It'll likely be a 5-year deal. That's how I'm looking at it.
He's worth 100K.
Hey, okay. Cold take.
He's worth 150K.
I could have swore he was making 55.
I'm saying he's worth 150K.
Red Chavi says book value on Darwin was 34 million. Ended up selling him for 56.
We didn't make a profit because we purchased him for so much, but we recouped a lot of it.
Didn't we end up? It wasn't 85. We didn't end up paying that add-on or whatever. It ended up being like only 68.
I don't know, but that's what I remember. I told you earlier this summer. That's what I wanted. I wanted him to go to Saudi because they'll overpay for him.
Yeah.
We got the best bang for the buck here. Like that's where he needed to go. And I think he wanted to stay in Europe, but there's a lot of players going over there. We thought it was going to slow down. It's not slowing down, dude. There's a lot of players going over there. And it's like the more players that go over there, the more players will think, okay, maybe it's not that bad. Maybe my career is not over. I can go make a ton of money. I haven't gotten offers from these other big European clubs like I wanted. Let me just go do it.
I don't blame him. Seriously, I don't
Yeah.
blame him at all. Yeah. And so I was wrong, but this 55 thing, Olivier here. So it was 140 that Diaz was making, but he was reported to be making 55K a week, which is what I saw. And apparently that was like debunked. And my AI overview, shout out AI, says some reports initially suggested a much lower figure of 55,000 pounds a week. Rumor, it was a rumor. I don't know why I get sucked into these rumors. Anyways, so Luis Diaz is gone, and now you're looking at this team that we have. You said you think we have depth on the left wing. Going into the FA Cup today, what do you think the starting lineup will be then? Do you go all strong or do you keep some rotation?
I don't even know what rotation means with this new lineup or like who's the first 11. I mean,
So, all right, so let's do this then. I mean,
okay.
first 11, right? First 11 for me, Konate, Van Dijk, Kirkej, Frimpong. And the reason the reason I say those two is because in the doubleheader we played against Bilbao, those are the two guys who played. And then midfield, I think Gravenberch, someone said Gravenberch is not going to be there today because I think his wife's having a baby. So let's say he's out. So maybe you even go, I don't even know. I haven't seen McAllister. Is McAllister playing? I think he's playing.
Yeah.
So let's go McAllister, Soboslai, Verts, Gakpo, Ekitike, Salah. I mean, that is the first team.
Where I'm trying to see
That's basically who played.
Wait. It's 9:00. Why don't we just check?
Why don't we check?
We'll check. Pick them up.
Pick them up.
While you're pulling that up, I will be right back.
Let's pick this up here. Starting lineup. Come on. Here we go. Nope, that's not it. Come on, man. Give me the news here. I got to go to X. The only place I can get it is X. Come on, starting 11. Here we go, guys. Starting 11 for the match today. Ooh. Everyone we got correct with the exception of Jones in the midfield, all right? So bear with me, guys. Allison in goal for the Reds. We got Van Dijk, Konate, Kirkesh, Wirtz, Soboslai, Salah, Jones. I hate that they do the numbers in order. When did this start? This is a new thing, and I hate it. Salah, Jones, Gakpo, Ekitike, and Frimpong. Okay, Steve. Everyone we predicted is correct with the exception of Jones. Jones is starting in the midfield. I didn't think McAllister is on the bench. I don't know what's going on there. He was in the second team, or I guess the first match. I don't know.
I think it's like a break type thing.
It might be. You might be right.
Mean, he's one of those players I feel like where he's just like always playing. And a lot of these guys are, right?
Oyvind, you shut your mouth.
What do you say?
You shut your mouth. He's going to turn into Michael Ramsey.
Wait, what did he say?
He said, no, not Jones. Jones, epic. He's great. Absolutely great.
He is great.
Did you not watch him in the game against Bilbao? He looks so sharp.
Dude, I feel like he's one of the sharpest guys.
Ramsey for president.
I love Curtis
um,
Jones.
me too.
I'd like to see him add a little bit more like scoring because I think he's got it in him. But I feel like the role kind of prohibits what he does a little bit. But he doesn't lose the ball. He makes good decisions.
His
I
ball
really like
retention
Curtis.
is just next level.
Dude, he's good. He's really good.
He's good. And
He's just a really good player.
yeah, he is. And he's kind of coming to his own, but I know what you mean, trying to add a little bit more to his game. Maybe add a little bit more of an attacking threat. But everything you want from Jones when you put him in a midfield spot, he's going to be playing McAllister's role today. So he's probably going to be playing more of a pivot type role. He's going to be fine. He's not going to give the ball away. He'll be good.
Do you remember that goal he scored against Everton?
Of course I do. That was the start of his career.
We need like obviously that's like a one in a lifetime type thing, maybe. But we need more stuff like that this year. Like, let's take the training wheels off, Curtis. Let's rip some shots.
Yo, those
like
training wheels.
You're too smart. You're too safe. Like, let's rip it.
Okay, that's a good point.
Like, let's get some Coutinho-esque curlers going.
But
he's got it in his bag.
You know, though, that when he scored that goal, he was still playing more of an attacking role. He was either playing left mid or attacking mid. He has settled into a more CDM pivot type role, not only under Klopp but under Slot now too. I just feel like he doesn't play as far forward.
A midfielder. Like
he is.
Like
he is.
You can't put a tag on him. He just plays midfield. Like,
yeah, he's just a midfielder.
How long have we been able to see the chat in the bottom right-hand corner here?
I just put that in today.
I love that.
I know.
Dude, what?
It's electric.
Kyle. Guys, I was unable to pin for 5 years.
Steve, it's a new feature.
Oh, okay, good.
So
you're on the what do they call it? The forefront of the new technology.
I'm on the forefront. This is the beta. This is the beta of the chat overlay.
Oh, great.
Yes.
Well, even does not like Curtis Jones, which
no, he's trolling.
Nope, yeah. Nobody complains about Curtis Jones anymore. I actually vividly remember roasting Curtis Jones when we lost that Community Shield, or I forget actually what happened. Remember he took the penalty, and I was like, I never want to see him taking a penalty in a Community Shield ever again.
You have hate for players that don't deserve hate. I remember when you hated Gakpo for the first year he was here, you just didn't rate him. Maybe you didn't hate him, but you were like, Gakpo's not it. I don't like him. He's not good.
Yes, no, you're absolutely right. And it was not personal against Curtis Jones. It was, I couldn't believe that those guys were what we were relying on to win this game. People don't care about the Community Shield as much as I do. I want to win it.
Who doesn't want to win it? Everybody
wants to win it, but
everyone in this chat wants to win it.
Oh, it's just the Community Shield. It's not that important. It's like, no, it's important, dude. You earn the right to play the match, which is the difficult part. Just getting here is difficult. Now you have an opponent that is multiple levels below you. You've brought in all these superstars. You have to win. This is a must win, Kyle.
I've been told this is a must win.
You have to win.
Someone wise once said this is a must win.
Imagine if we lose.
I don't want to.
The wind is out of the sails completely. All the excitement gone, as far as I'm concerned.
Maybe the excitement's gone, but look, I'm pumped for this game. Okay? You think we're going to lose? I don't want to jinx it. I'm getting very superstitious, but I'm just trying to be confident here and just shoot the shit for a minute. Do you think we're going to go in there and lose to Eze and freaking Joel Ward? I don't even know if he plays for him anymore.
Dude,
he might have retired.
They won the trophy last year. They earned the right to be here.
They did. That's fine.
And anything can happen in a final. Anything can happen. And I feel like we've gone through this many times. Liz always responds to my comments like this by saying she wants all the shiny trophies. And then I'm having deja vu because we do this all the time. I love it.
I'm here for it. I am. And she also said, Kyle, did you fix something today? No, but I've been doing a lot of work around the house. I haven't necessarily fixed anything. Oh, I fixed something yesterday. I fixed the shower head. We're going to be good. We're all set.
In the guest shower?
No, in the master
jeez.
shower, the guest shower.
Thing's a fire hose. 10,000 degrees, just a laser beam. So watch your eyes when you're in there.
It's funny you say that because when the shower head in the master broke, I was like, God, we got to shower in the guest bathroom for like 2 days until I fix this. And that's exact. You have to get the cold and hot water just right. Otherwise, you're burning your skin off. And if you miss it, then it's freezing. There's no in between. It's so crazy.
Fireburn says Liverpool make a 29 million bid for Gahey. Talks are continuing.
You know what not Newcastle, you know what Crystal Palace want for him? 45. So I saw this morning. They want 45 for him.
That's not bad.
No, pay it. Let's go.
No, literally just like pay it and move on to Isak and just like keep the ball rolling.
Yeah. All right, David, only 27% of teams that have won the Community Shield have gone on to win the league. Well, I don't want to talk about that.
That's fine.
Gary, what's up, man? Tally ho, Kyle and Mike. Steve, your name is Mike. Congratulations in the new baby. Gakpo is to watch himself. Rio is waiting, foaming at the nose and mouth. Well, Mike, I love it.
Yeah.
Wait, don't we have... Oh, this doesn't show the names in the bottom of the screen. I thought it did. It was really going to be funny if that was it. But yeah, shout out to everyone. Luis Garcia says Gahey is worth 45 mil. I think they said they wanted 45 mil. Apparently negotiations last summer, they were asking for more than that. Crystal Palace, I think, have dug themselves a hole, and they're going to end up getting 50% of what they could have gotten for Gahey last year.
Yeah, the longer these things drag on, it's like, dude, you think Gahey's going to be there long term? Like, no, sell him.
What I will say, though, about Crystal Palace is that they have, and I think, say what you want, but, having new owners does change things a little bit. And I do think Crystal Palace, as we've seen, they're in the Community Shield today. They are a more competitive team now. They are getting good players. They have good players. They do. And, Dean Henderson is in goal for them, right? He's their goalie.
Dude, who knows?
But, Joachim
they got
Anderson.
Mateta,
Eze. They had Michael Elise. I know they don't anymore, but they have had good players. Now, what's the dude's name? The CDM that we were linked with for like a year and it didn't work out. Like, they have solid players. And
Decore, the other Decore.
Yeah.
Where's he at?
He's still there, I think.
Oh, we dodged a bullet there. He's done nothing. Him and Turam, we were linked with heavy, dude.
Bro, Turam?
Hours of our life talking about Kefren Turam and Decore.
Bro, I thought we were gonna bring in Gravenberch and Turam.
Oh my god. Wow. It's so funny how things change so fast and you forget about all this stuff.
Yeah, I was just thinking that the other day when you become obsessed. And this is me, and I know a lot of you in the chat probably feel this way too. But if I see a link, I don't know if you're like this, Steve, but I become obsessed with a player while we're linked with them. And I'm like the biggest advocate for that player. Kefren Turam was that player. There were some other players that we were linked with as well that I was like that. Now they're just slipping my mind. But I'm like, this is the guy. This is the guy. No one knows about this guy. He's our guy. And then nothing happens.
Look what we have here.
Hello, I'm an Arsenal fan from Korea. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, welcome. Welcome. Today is a really important day. Community Shield Finals, battle for the Championship Cup. I would agree. It's a very, very important day. You got to start the season off on the right foot. And again, thanks for joining us. We don't love Arsenal around here, but we love new.
Yeah, look, we respect you. We just don't respect Arsenal.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Until you give us a reason not to respect you.
But, speaking of Eze and Arsenal, I think he might end up there. Like, in the next couple of weeks.
Say that again. I'm sorry. Say it again.
Eze to
Yeah.
Arsenal, I think is very possible.
He definitely seems like an Arsenal type player. You Arsenal and Gjorkes, however the hell you say his name, is a match made in heaven for them. I think it honestly fits perfect. I don't know. We're talking about Arsenal again, but
I mean, dude, it's really tough. Strikers that come to the Premier League, it's just so hit or miss. You just don't know, dude.
it is. I mean, there's a lot of hit or miss players that come to the Premier League, man. That's why I think your scouting department is probably one of the most important departments you can have in your organization, because you absolutely need to confirm this guy is of sound character, work ethic, and just has the right state of mind to come to the Premier League, man. How many times do you hear it where the Premier League's pace just overwhelms certain players? They just don't succeed in the pace and the physicality of the Premier League, right? There's a really good video of Ibrahimovic talking about the difference between the top 5 leagues, just explaining, how each one is a different setup. But the Premier League is just fast, right? The Premier League
It's
is
intense.
fast. It's intense. It's very intense, and you have to, especially this goes back to what we're talking about earlier, where you're talking about how wingers can kind of just be thrown in and forgotten about. If you're a midfielder, regardless if you're attacking or DM, or you're going to sink or swim. You sink or swim. You are going to be thrown to the wolves, and you are either going to become a villain or die a hero, whatever the phrase is. But it's rough. It's rough out there.
It is tough, man. That's why you think about like guys like Milner and how long they've been doing it. It's just even more impressive.
Yeah.
Like actually, there's nobody guys like Milner, but think about players that have just been like in the mix for a long time. Henderson was there for a while. He's back now.
Yeah.
These guys are animals.
Did you see the rankings for, how these sites do random rankings for like each team's transfer window or whatever? They gave Brentford an F, and they showed a picture of Henderson.
I mean, he'll be a really good leader for them.
Oh, he'll be a great leader, but they disrespected my boy.
I know.
But it is what it is, man. You got Brentford with Kelleher and Henderson, and Mbeumo played for Brentford, right? Was it Brentford? I think it was Brentford.
I believe so.
Yeah. So he's gone. That's another thing I would like to touch on too, is how United. I don't know if the United fans are trolling the world with these takes, but them saying that their transfer window is good when it's Mbeumo, Cunha, Sesko. Oh, and then the graphic showed Bruno, and it was like, who's stopping this attack? Those sorts of things, and I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, you have a guy that played for Wolves, Brentford, and this is your 4th striker in 3 years. And I don't know. Let's prove something first. Let's not finish 15th or whatever the hell you finished last year. I think Man United fans are delusional.
Well, they are.
Rightly so, because I think I'd have to be in denial too to deal with what's going on at that club.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
I really don't.
Losing their marbles.
You have to become crazy to continue to support that club with what's going on over there right now. I get it. I actually get it. But that doesn't mean we're not going to roast you because you signed Cunha and Mbeumo.
Kyle, where do we watch this match today in the U.S.?
ESPN, I thought. ESPN Plus. Anything FA is ESPN Plus. That's the only.
Yep.
That's the only reason I have ESPN Plus is to watch the FA Cup. That's
I
it.
have somebody else's ESPN Plus login. I don't even have it.
It works.
Just mooching.
Yogesh goes, everyone's stopping that attack.
Look, I think Embuemo's a good player. I think he brings something that United lack, and that's just like toughness and like grit.
I thought
Like,
you were going to say something funny. Like, I think they bring something that United lack, and that's players or something.
yeah, I think Embuemo is like a tough player. Like he's a scrappy, small, almost Shaqiri-esque in the sense that like he's tiny and he's strong, and I think he'll be good for them. But the other guys, eh, dude, we went through Cavani, Ronaldo, Sancho,
Ibrahimovic, Antony.
Xerxes, Hoyland. They're trying to ship Hoyland off to Milan.
See you later, Hoyland.
$6 million loan fee and all wages covered. And Milan's like, what? This guy
Milan's
sucks. Is he on
Bro.
400K a week or am I tripping?
No chance he's on 400K a week. What?
Right, I'm tripping. Never mind.
I mean, maybe 200. Hold on a second.
85.
Yeah, don't do that to me, bro.
Yeah, I'm tripping.
And they ship Rashford off to Barcelona. All right. So
who doesn't deserve to be playing at a top club? Like Villa didn't even want him back. He stinks.
You
And that's
know,
that.
yeah, he's had flashes, man. He just couldn't find it. But it's good. It's good to laugh at United because they will be back on top eventually, or at least back in the mix eventually. But today, guys, I've been looking forward to today. It's been about 3 weeks ever since we started, preseason, and I started seeing the new team. New players get me really, really excited to watch. And I think like Florian Wirtz and Frimpong, I think Frimpong and Kirkez they've just lit something inside of me, bro. Like they are so quick and dynamic. There was one, it was like in the first 10 minutes of the match against Bilbao. I don't know if you watched it. Something simple. Kirkez just slipped, but he quickly got on one knee, swung the ball around with his left foot on one knee and one hand, and then got past the defender. Like something simple like that. I was like, we have two of the best fullbacks in England right now. Just the pace. Frimpong shut down Nico Williams, who's been linked with $100 million move to Barcelona. Shut him down.
In like his first match here.
First match. He didn't do shit. And I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. And I don't want the team to let me down today at all.
No, it's a must win.
It's good. Start the show as a must win.
All right. Closing thoughts. Today's a must win. It's got to be convincing. I'm thinking like 4-1, 3-0. Like, let's wax them. Let's show everybody. Like, let's keep everybody on notice. Like, wow, they got all these players and they're vibing well. They destroyed Crystal Palace's best 11,
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Good closing thoughts. Closing thoughts for me. I think I have a feeling with Liverpool based on this summer's transfer window that I haven't had, and Steve, back me up on this, that I haven't had since we started supporting the club. The first time I kind of felt this way is the summer we got McAllister, Szoboszlai, Gravenberch. I was like, okay, we're actually spending money on big players, right? But this summer, even if you take away net spend for a minute and just look at the fact that we went and got Florian Wirtz for 116 million, whatever the hell it ended up being. That's an insane amount of money to spend. And I'm just not used to that. I don't think Liverpool are in the state of mind anymore where, hey, we're going to be conservative. We're going to run a business. They are just going all out. We're going to dominate the league this year. We're going to dominate every competition. You're going to be scared of us in every way, shape, or fashion in the FA Cup, the League Cup, Champions League, Premier League, doesn't matter. You're going to look at the team across from you and you're going to be like, damn, how are we going to beat this team? I am thrilled and honored to be able to watch this team today on ESPN Plus.
On ESPN Plus here in the States.
For $9.99 a month. Thank you, ESPN Plus. Thank you. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Appreciate you guys supporting the show. Steve, appreciate you being here, man. Go mow the lawn, tape up your toe, and everything else you need to do, all right? Until next time, Reds. Take care.